Good afternoon and welcome to the Drill Hall in Lincoln, which this afternoon will host the first ever concert performed by a new big band, the Veterans Big Band, founded by band leader Ron Moonsinghi. Ron, looking at the concert programme, I see it starts with a very interesting definition of a veteran. Let me just read it. A veteran, whether on active duty, discharged, retired or on reserve, is someone who, at one point in their life, wrote a blank cheque made payable to Queen and country for an amount up to and including their life. That is honour. Well, as a former RAF musician and first Gulf War veteran, I can certainly agree with that. So tell me a little bit about the band.
Well, it was an idea when I joined the VAPC, the Veterans Advisory Pensions Committee, which is a government body which we look after the interests of veterans and the veterans community. So in the East Midlands, I was appointed to that committee. And I remember the very first meeting, my chairman, Barry Smith, said, "Congratulations, Ron, welcome to the VAPC. What can you do? What can you bring?" And I thought, well, I've been a musician all my life. I was in the Royal Artillery for 7 years. And the talent of musicians, and I was very fortunate. I was 16 and a half and I went through the boys' service route, 2 years there and then finishing at Nella Hall. That doesn't exist anymore. Having played locally with some bands and seen the RAF musicians and the Army musicians, the talent was out there, and I just wanted to get the musicians locally, ex-forces, to showcase how talented they are.
Yeah. And Lincolnshire is probably one of the best counties to actually do this because we've got so many veterans in the county, brilliant musicians, of course, many from the RF, as I was, of course, but it's a great place to do such a concert.
It is, and in fact, statistically, Lincolnshire has the second highest concentration of veterans in the country. Only Wiltshire has the higher. So, as a county, we have the second highest number of veterans in the country, and we're talking 2.5 million in total veterans currently that are served.
That's fantastic. Well, as we can see, the audience are appearing now for a pre-concert drink, so perhaps we ought to open the doors and let them in and enjoy good afternoon's concert. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you, Malcolm.
Good afternoon and welcome to our inaugural concert of the Veterans Big Band. That was a piece we're going to use as our signature tune called the Army, the Navy and the Air Force, because we're all services represented here, and we're even inclusive to a couple of civvies that are snuck in around the back door. So, welcome to the drill, and as I say, this is our inaugural concert of the Veterans Big Band. Did you recognise it? Thank you. You've been a fantastic audience. That's it from the Veterans Big Band. Thank you so much.